Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Blackwell Unbound. Last we left off, there was one thing I actually forgot to do while I was in the trailer over here. Now, I read the letter.
Let's take a look-see.
But I forgot to actually have Joey explain anything. For example.
This letter was written only a few weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
This lady is upset because she's been stiffed $5 a month.
So it actually explains and breaks down each paragraph.
My guess is that she's not too happy with the foreman.
No, really?
Harriet Sherman. I have no idea who she is, but any lead is a good lead.
So just to include that, so Seagram Realty. Oh, and also I don't have to go to the gate to get Lauren to cooperate.
Hey, kid, knock on the gate again.
My, I'm popular today. Oh, you again.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
Look, I've had enough. I'm not.
Yep.
Who are?
Well, let's see. We tried all of these. How about a neighbor?
I live next door.
You do? Which room?
4E?
No, you don't. You're not fooling me. You're one of them, aren't you?
One of them? Who is?
I told you all, the only
Once
way is
again.
goodbye. They want to fight? I'll give them.
Alright, so that's really not working. Yeah, time to go.
So how's your new friend?
Oh, just dandy. Let's chat a second.
Yeah, Joey?
Did she just put out a cigarette only to pull out a new one? Yeah.
It's pretty quiet here.
Yeah, I don't like it. I feel so exposed with all those windows staring at me. Anyone could look down and see me talking to you.
So what? Worst that could happen is they think you're crazy.
Great.
Yeah. So, let's see.
Is Johnny Ivory a name? Never heard of a name like that.
Dunno. There's always the phone book.
Mm-hmm. And that's our clue to go back to the apartment and check that out.
I can't get a read on that lady ghost. She either wants to slap me or bake me cookies.
You could use a good slap.
I'd rather have cookies.
Of course you would, Joey. Alright, alright.
Alright, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Switch back to Lauren, because it's time for her to head home. We've got some things to look up. Let's go home. Let's check the phone book here. I wonder.
There's no listing. They must be based out of town.
Convenient. No, phone book. Alright. Let's look up... Well, there's Johnny Ivory's.
Johnny Ivory's Jazz and Cabaret. It's on Bleecker and 7th Avenue.
Hey,
You up
we
for
have-
some jazz, Joey?
You mean we finally get to listen to some real music?
Call it my special treat.
Because, of course, jazz would be part of his generation. And so now we have an address for Johnny Ivory's. We can go and check that out. But there's one more name, and as Joy pointed out, a good lead.
Got her. There's a phone number but no address.
Okay. So, let's try giving Miss Harriet a call. We can call Johnny Ivory's. Okay.
Busy.
Of
Better
course
go
it
over there
is.
in person.
Of course. But, Harriet Sherman.
Hello?
Is this Harriet Sherman?
Who is this?
My name is Lauren Blackwell.
What do you want?
This is the best old lady voice I have ever heard. Let's ask her for help.
I could really use your help.
Help? Why should I help you? Why should I help anybody? Nobody's ever done me any favors. Goodbye. Don't call back.
So we're going to call her again.
It's me again.
You? I thought I told you not to call.
Yeah, I know. Please, just listen.
We can try... Well, let's question her.
Could I ask you a couple of questions?
What is this? A survey?
No.
Well, no. You can't ask me a couple of questions. I'm busy.
Listen.
Goodbye. Don't call back.
Oh, this is going swimmingly.
Hello?
It's me again.
You? I thought I told you not to call.
Yeah, I know. Please, just listen.
Seagram Realty?
I'm calling from Seagram Realty.
Reality, mind you.
Oh, why didn't you say? You've got my $60.
Yes, I do. But before I give it to you, I have to ask you a couple of questions.
Fine. Come on by and I'll answer whatever you want. 24 Rector, down in Battery Park City. Just buzz up.
So, Joey,
Yeah?
got any spare cash on you?
Sorry, left my wallet in my other pants. Probably the pair I was buried in.
Oh my god. So we don't have any extra money. Oh, actually, I was just reminded of something. We have a camera. And we have a Joey.
Joey,
Uh-huh.
say cheese.
Photo added to Lauren's photo album. Taken out of 1 out of 4 bonus photographs.
Having fun?
Alright, so we need some money, and the only money that we have seen...
The things I'll do for a case.
Taking the money out of the rainy day jar.
Lauren's rainy day fund, $0.
I guess today is that day. Is that rainy day. Alright,
Come on, let's get out of here.
Right behind you.
let's go visit Miss Harriet Sherman.
It's open. I'm back here in the kitchen.
Harriet?
Mrs. Sherman, if you don't mind.
Ah,
You from Seagram Realty?
sort
Yes.
Have you got my money?
I wanted to ask you a few questions first.
You're welcome to ask me anything you'd like. After you give me the money. You got it?
I sure do.
It's about time. Give it here.
of. Jeez, lady.
Here you go.
It's all here, sure enough. I'd say thanks if I hadn't had to fight tooth and nail to get it.
What teeth, you old bat?
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I won't. Now, you wanted to ask me something?
Well, yes, let's ask about you first.
So tell me about yourself.
Me? What do you want to know?
Your name came up during an investigation I'm working on.
Investigation? Don't you work for Seagram Realty?
No.
Not exactly.
Ah, you just use them as a way to get to me, huh?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Oh, not at all. Just don't expect your money back.
She's all heart.
Well, she has kind of a fair point. You handed it over willingly. Maybe she knows something about the ghost on the promenade.
Have you ever been to Roosevelt Island?
I hardly ever leave this room. So, no.
What can you tell me about the construction site on 53rd Street?
You've been there. How's the old place looking?
It's a big hole in the ground.
Ha! Can only be an improvement. I used to live there. Then Seagram Realty bought it and tore it down. Going to build something new and fancy, no doubt.
They kicked you out of your own home?
No big loss. The place was a dump. Plus, they wanted it so badly that they paid most of us a monthly stipend just to leave. Pretty generous, actually. I can almost forgive them for nearly robbing me.
Huh. And I'm going to keep pursuing this until I have no more questions to ask on the subject.
So they paid you money to leave.
Yep. Like I said, it was a pretty generous deal. Building was about to be condemned anyway, so everyone was grateful for the offer. Well, everyone except for Mavis Wilcox.
Mavis Wilcox. Okay. Well, let's continue asking this.
Can you tell me anything else about your old building?
Good riddance is what I say. I lived on the 3rd floor, Everyone on the street could see me. I like my new place much better.
Anything else?
Can you tell me anything else about your old building?
Good riddance.
Okay.
I like my...
So, let's ask about this Mavis Wilcox.
Who is Mavis Wilcox?
A lunatic is what she was.
Oh, well, that clears
She
that
lived
up.
down the hall from me, so I know how crazy she was.
Why was she crazy?
She refused to leave is why. Seagram was offering her a fortune, but still she refused.
So again, they mention that she is on the 3rd floor. This is important information.
Why did Mavis refuse to leave?
She was a lunatic. I believe I already established this. A total shut-in.
I believe
The prospect of leaving her little apartment terrified her. I'm old and feeble. If I could manage the move, she could have. Of course, it doesn't matter now.
Why doesn't it matter?
Did they ever get Mavis to leave?
Oh, you could say that. Yes, you could definitely say that. She left all right. Left the entire world, in fact.
You mean she died?
Yes. Someone broke in and choked her to death. Right in the apartment she loved
Choked her to
so
death?
much. I'd call it ironic if it weren't so tragic.
Yes, I suppose you could say she left this world forever. It's like she's like, I'm done with this planet, going to someplace else. Anyway.
Did they ever find out who killed Mavis?
No. Some street kid, most likely.
Mostly
Thought
likely.
the building was empty and went in to steal whatever was left over. Didn't count on anyone being there. Bumped into Mavis, then had to kill her. Happens all the time.
Sadly, it does. But I don't know.
How well did you know Mavis?
Like I said, I lived just down the hall from her, on the 3rd floor.
3rd
I
floor!
didn't know her well, but she did get some mail just before they smashed the place up. I took it, just in case a relative or something came looking. But it's been 6 months, and nothing.
Is that a puppy? That's a pixel puppy.
Anything else you can tell me about Mavis?
Just that she lived on the 3rd floor with me. There's nothing else.
Oh my god. That is so specific. Look how many times they did hammer the fact that she's on the 3rd floor. But let's ask about Mavis's things. That might come in useful.
Do you still have Mavis's things?
Yes, I do. Such as they are. There wasn't much, just that envelope on the counter.
Could I look at it?
You knew Mavis?
Sort of. Yes.
Well, you might as well take a look at them. Nobody else has come looking.
Thanks.
So that's gonna be it for now.
Goodbye, Mrs. Sherman.
Don't mention it.
Well, let's go take a look at these things that we just obtained. Oh, what? The phone is
It's
ringing?
my phone.
Who could possibly be calling? Just walk right through Joey, Lauren.
Lauren, it's Jack. Lauren, I know you're there. I'm your brother, for God's sake, talk to me.
Well, that was polite. I see.
Today's paper. It's tabloid crap, but it gives us most of our leads.
Huh.
Let's chat a second.
What is it, Joey?
So, are we gonna futz around here? We got...
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's get on with it.
Yeah.
Well... Let's call Jack.
Hello? Hello? Lauren, is that you? Sis?
Jesus.
Now, why'd you go and do that?
Just back off, okay?
Alright. This is me backing off.
Good.
That was also you being kind of crazy, Lauren. Calling your brother like that, and then just hanging up on him? Huh. By the way, in case you hadn't guessed, the voice of Jack is one David Gilbert, as in the writer of this game. Little tidbit. I'm pretty sure he's also credited in this game. Anyway, I'm out of time for this installment of Let's Play Blackwell Unbound, but I hope to see you next time, where we continue trying to unravel the mysteries around these two ghosts haunting New York City. Hope to see you then.